Good evening, everyone. My name is Dan Allen. I am one of your hosts for today. We're at the top of the hour. It's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We have my co-hosts Jabir and Breon. This is our question and answer session on our business project. Let me get you some help, Nick. Kim, can you help Nick out pretty please, too? And we shall do that and do that. So here what we do is we answer questions about trading related topics, and hopefully we all get smarter, better on our journey to become profitable traders. So first, let me find out if I have my other co-hosts, my partners here. Alexis, are you here? Okay, and then we're gonna go with Miss Jessica Arzul. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Oh, awesome, awesome. I am now. You are the co-host. If Alexis come in, somebody tell me. I'm going to mute all, but all can unmute themselves. Okay, great. So, does anybody have any questions? Anything trading related? This is our time. Hold up, I see FOREX Lex. That can't be nobody but Miss Alexis. Miss Alexis, are you there? Ms. Williams.
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Let me get you this co-host thingy going, and then we can get our party started. Okay, so first let me honor that first thing I just said. Does anybody have any questions starting off so that way you can get your questions answered before I even go to my thought process? Perfect. Alexis, Jess, how was the event y'all were talking about last week? We were discussing the calendar, and y'all were talking about stuff for Tuesday and Thursday, and then the Candlestick Bible meeting on Friday. How was that stuff, and how was your training last week?
So the Candlestick Bible class did not happen yesterday.
Okay.
I was a little upset about that because I was looking forward to it. But trading was okay. I didn't trade as hard as I usually trade. Um, I got with Alexis on an Asian session. I think that was pretty cool. And that's about it for that.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. What about the Tuesday and Thursday class, the master class to the master class?
Oh yeah, I definitely got on that. That's always great. It was pretty much going over the same stuff, but there's always like one little thing that stands out that's different from what they usually do.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Good
Uh,
morning.
yes,
Uh,
ma'am. I was about to ask you, Alex, how was your week?
I had a good week. I attended the master candle classes as well on Tuesday and Thursday. And in between, yes, I met with Jess on Tuesday and we kind of studied together. So that was pretty cool. She also had mentioned that I should go back and watch the first video, which Coach Max and Sham, if you've been watching them, they also suggest go back and watch the first Master Candle video. So I went back and watched that. I took four trades this week, three of them UJ in the Asian session, and one was GU. I was up for London, so I was able to catch a setup one night, and that was a winning trade. So out of the four, I won three of the trades, so it was an overall good week.
Awesome.
And yeah, I was looking forward to the Bible study class yesterday as well, but it was canceled. So I see we're back on for next week. So over the weekend, I'm gonna print out the actual booklet so I could have it.
I went to Staples for myself when I printed out my Candlestick Bible, and I had them print each page in black and white except the cover, so the cover's colored, and then I had them bind it, and all together was a little bit under $30.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you can kind of get expectation. So I
Okay.
emailed it to myself. Then when I got there to them, I just forwarded the email to their copy center thingy that they have, and then I put it in as an order.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome.
Team, this is Kim. Dan, can I suggest something also?
Please jump in, Kim. How you doing?
Hi, everybody. I'm driving, so apologies. I'll go on mute in a second. But I actually purchased mine from Amazon. It was $7.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
And I had Prime, so it was free shipping.
Awesome, 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 awesome. I'd have messed around and brought 3 or 4 and gave them to my 3. Like, listen, we need to get this right away. But absolutely, super decent savings. That's the thing of dealing with sharp people. Because you come up with an idea and it's the best idea you ever had, then another sharp person come up with a different idea that's their idea, and y'all share ideas, and then you got 2 great ideas. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Thank you for sharing, Kim. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. And it came like 2 days. I think it was 2 days tops, if not next day.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, Whitney.
Yes.
Unmute yourself.
Oh, I didn't have a question.
Oh, you had your hand raised. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. I wanted to acknowledge it. Thank you. Anybody got any questions about anything? For myself, Alexis, Jess?
I don't have a question, but I do have a statement. I had posted in the GEP and on Freedom Family Movement a few different places about the call that it was an interview with Coach Max.
Okay.
And Tracy, it was really good. So if you didn't get a chance to watch it, I think they have it posted on Coach Max's YouTube page, but it was very good content.
Okay. Okay. Can you put a link in the chat?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Can you put a link in the chat?
Yes.
And in the GP group, since I'm being axful. And,
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
I attended, this is Alexis. I attended that, you guys, Coach Max's interview. And it was going on. What was going on? Something was going on where I couldn't catch it. Maybe I had another meeting. Yeah, I think I had another meeting or something where I couldn't catch it. So, and yes, it's uploaded on the YouTube page. I found it on.
Sorry about that. I was trying to admit somebody and I muted you. Please unmute yourself and continue the story.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't
That's
know
all
how
my fault. I apologize.
But I was saying it's on Coach Max's YouTube page. It is a must see. It's very motivational, inspirational. It'll inspire you to just keep going or to get up and go or not to go back to that place where you came from. You know, because for me, it's really exactly what she said in the video, epic or die, you know. Trade or die. That's it. I'm not going back to the old life. You know, it's only moving forward from here. And I was just amazed at the whole interview because Coach Max's entire story is so much like mine, you know, and I'm just excited for where I'm going and to see somebody who's made it already, that's already there. So it's like I'm following in those footsteps. So yes, it's a must watch. If you guys find the time, catch it on her YouTube page.
Awesome. Awesome.
I just posted a link in the chat for it too.
Thank you, partner.
I just like to comment on your comment. I was trying to explain that to someone the other day. A lot of times people say, well, you know, well, what have you done? I may not have done a whole lot, but when you have people like Coach Max in your midst and you see what she's done and people like her and the other traders and Dan, those are the ones you pull from and let them know that it's not about what I've done, it's about what I've seen others do. Mm-hmm. And I know because they have done it, I can too. So I agree with you. Her story is truly inspirational and everyone should listen to it.
Yes, Sherry, it just shows us how it's all possible. You know, oftentimes we'll hear from like I told you guys before I started Epic, I was trying to get as much information as possible. So I was in courses and I was watching a lot of YouTubers. And on YouTube, you see these people and they drive in flashy cars and they had these big houses. And of course, that's nice, but we've seen that before. You know, we want to see people, everyday average people like ourselves, still working a 9 to 5, you know, and see the journey, the process. So it looks real for us because we're looking at those other people. And yeah, you know, they're showing where they're at now, but how did you get there? And nobody wants to talk about the process or how they got there. And, you know, just listening to Coach Max, she was just telling like how, you know, she's really smart, really, really intelligent, and how she is just still her living arrangement. You know, she spends most of her money on investing opposed to buying a flat car. She could have a flashy car. She said she's had her car for 4 years and she doesn't plan on getting another one because that's not a priority right now. And just seeing those type of things, how just a year ago she was working a job. That's my goal, to be able to leave my 9 to 5 with it by at least by this time next year. And just to see that is possible.
As a senior citizen, seasoned citizen, let me correct myself, seasoned citizen, I totally agree with you because all of those things that you just expressed, I've been there and done that. You know, we were brought up that you have to show that you have arrived and you've made it. But the truth of the matter is, had I known 20, 30 years ago that it would have been better for me to be investing instead of buying all those brand new cars that I had and putting them in houses and things of that nature. And that's why I'm so excited for you young people. Don't get me wrong, Miss Sherry is okay, but I would have been a whole lot better place had I used that wisdom of not being see me now than when I could be on the beach in my bathing suit at 25 or 35, like a lot of you will be, trading in beaches of the world. You know, I can see that after 6 months of being in Aruba. I wish I knew this when I was stranded in Aruba just last year. I would have been making money in the pandemic. So I'm saying I am excited for you. And if you ever need some inspiration, call me up because I know what you can do in this business.
Well, Miss Sherry, by you saying that you're a senior citizen, I am even more excited for you because oftentimes our seniors, our elders are the ones that's afraid to. You know, where I work at, I was just talking to one of my clients the other day on the phone, and he was only 50. 50 is not old, but I understand, you know, technology that may have been out of his era, it came along later. So he's not familiar with how to use a computer and all of this other stuff. And I was just talking to him saying, well, you know, there's free classes like at the library, and oftentimes that comes from fear. We're scared to press that button because we think we might mess up something or the computer will crash. Whatever you mess up can be fixed. You know, and a lot of times it's the elders who are afraid. I've introduced Forex to many elders. All of my friends are old enough to be my mother or grandmother. And everyone is afraid to, oh, I don't know how to work no phone, or that's too much, that's too fancy. So I definitely commend, and I'm more excited for the elders who are not afraid to take that next step, because whatever happened in the past, that's fine. But it's amazing that you can look at it and see, like, I can dig myself out of this. This doesn't have to be my future.
Now, Alexis, Miss Sherry's tagline is seasoned citizens, and so I wanted to put that in there. And I love it. And Miss Sherry, you threw that Aruba thing out there real fast. We got new people that everybody don't know. You said you were in Aruba for 6 months out of the year. How does that feel? And tie back in if you would have knew about Epic, how that 6 months would have been different.
Oh my goodness. I had the pleasure. My trip was only supposed to be 3 months. We had already planned it, but because of the pandemic, we ended up staying in Aruba 6 months, 8 days. And just imagine, had I had a laptop and this knowledge of trading, what I could have been doing and the kind of money I could have stacked while I was sitting there getting tanned and just enjoying that beautiful weather. I mean, I want you to understand that this is not, when Mr. Ramba says, I see you on the beaches of the world. See, that's real to me because I like going to places like that. You all can do it too. I want you to grab a hold of this thing like your life depended on. You could take your kids away for 2-3 months at a time and go to those beaches and be killing it, making that money and having fun. We came up in an era where our parents had to go to a 9-to-5. And that was the only options that were available, but that is no longer true. If anybody told me even 10 years ago, I would be talking Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and changing money from one bank to another and doing the things that I'm doing, I would have told them they were on drugs. But I'm telling you today, it is happening. It's happening to Sherry Williams. Hey, good. Kim, I love her. She's my best friend in the whole wide world. I said, Kim, could you send this to this bank? She said, Miss Sherry, you can do this yourself. And now I'm doing it every day like it's nothing. But you gotta step out there. And if there's any senior citizens that you guys have that want to talk to me, please. My number is 215-300-9440. We need a seasoned citizens group killing it.
Yes, Miss Sherry. Yes, preach.
Miss Sherry got it going on.
Yes, she does.
I put God first and just say we can do it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And every time I get frustrated, I call on somebody, Dan or Mr. Rambus, and they get me through it again. So just keep going forward, ladies. I truly believe women traders are bad booty. I want to see you guys at the top doing it.
I receive it, Miss Sherry. I receive it. Trade or die, like Alexis said. Trade or die.
Amen. Amen.
Awesome. Cornell, so you got your hand up, my friend. How's it going?
It's going excellent. I'm just sitting back, absorbing these fabulous women and the energy that they have, and just really inspired by the leadership. And I'm thinking about not necessarily myself, but all the others that I can inspire. And Miss Sherry, if you can actually repeat that phone number, because I know people like my mother and aunt, I think, are starting to come around, because you touched on some things, even their age and where they at right now. My aunt being retired, they could still be home on their computer generating capital that's nobody's business. And it's just a powerful thing.
No question.
And one of the testimonies for me is Epic is all really creating living testimonies every day. I have a daughter who 19 in college, recently brought over from IML the other day, and about 2 o'clock in the morning, she called me and said, are you going to get on the live session? I said, well, I was actually looking in my Tron case trying to make a deposit. She's asked me about binary options. I said, it's right in your back office. Just go in there. She said, well, I know about binary. I said, but you go in there, look at the videos again, and just recap on what you think you know, because I thought I knew until I went in there and started getting into everything that Epic has to offer. Next thing you know, I get a text about 5 in the morning. When I get up, there's a screenshot showing I made $150 and $44 on binary. And I'm like, that's powerful. That's just powerful in itself. And then I'm wrapping up, because going back to Miss Sherry's story, my mom is home trying to figure out what to do. The other day, she's seen the Tron case presentation and immediately joined the community. And next thing you know, she texts me saying, yo, I want to know a little bit more about this currency and crypto. That's an opportunity to come into Epic as a scholar, sit home at your own pace, morning, afternoon, night, go through the videos and become a part of this family, and you'll grow.
Amen.
So once again, can you repeat that number again, please?
Yes, absolutely. 215-300-9440. and I
Thank
am
you.
retired also, so I'm available to you guys.
Sure,
Thank
do you
you.
mind? I put your number in the chat.
Not a problem, not a problem.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mr. Cornell, this is my
Yes, sir.
grandson, Breon. Say hi to Mr. Cornell.
Hi, Mr. Cornell.
And then this is
How are
my
you?
middle son, Jabir. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Great guys, and I'm suited. They are traders or learning to become traders, scholars, I'm assuming.
Just starting off the day, we about to figure it out. Get a game plan.
Hey, one thing I can say to them being on the phone, I didn't look at the participant list. I'm not sure if my son is on the phone. My son, over the past couple months, had actually kept seeing me looking at my phone and the candlesticks, talk to my daughter. He's 11. He said he wanted to start learning how to trade. So
CJ here, I see his name. CJ, what's up, young man?
So CJ,
What's
you can actually speak to your own experience if you want to about trading. But one thing I will share, he's been in his demo account over the past couple weeks, and I don't know how many courses he completed, but he has had nothing but success in his demo trading experience. And I couldn't be more proud. It's not a live account, obviously, where you have the added emotion attached to it, but just him going through the experience and telling me, I entered right here because I waited for it to come back down and retrace. It's just powerful stuff, and it's all because of Epic. So I'm honored, and I don't know if CJ want to talk about his experience, but I saw your
CJ,
grandson.
your dad
there.
said you're 11. You 11 or you like 11 and a half? Like how 11 are you?
I'm 12. I'm 12.
You 12. There we go. How long you
I'm
been
about to
12,
turn
CJ?
13. What'd you say?
How long you been 12? When your
Since
birthday?
August 5th.
Oh, so you going on 13 then?
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Well, Breon here about to be 13. Because I was about to challenge my 9-year-old because he feel like he kind of advanced. So your 11 was about to be, I mean, I was going to gauge it. But almost 13, you really in Jabir's bracket. But your dad said to ask you about how long have you been learning trading? Let's interview you.
For like a couple, like for like a month, like 2 months, 3 months now.
Okay. What has been the funnest part about learning how to trade?
Like getting the concept of trading, and then when you put the concept into the actual like chart and stuff, and you get good results, that's the fun part of it.
Okay, so concept of trading. If you can in 5 minutes, what is the concept of trading? What is it all about? What is trading?
Trading is trading credit or currency, money.
Okay. Trading it how? Like trading cards or?
No, like buying it and selling it.
Okay. Got it. So, and now what's been the most unfun part of this process for you?
When sometimes I think I know like what I'm doing, then it's like I don't, so I kind of get confused. But then I learn it, and then I get the concept back, and then that's the most like difficult part when I think I know it, and then that's not what happens, and I just get it wrong and stuff and lose money. But that's it.
Okay. What has been your best demo trade? How many pips?
Like how much money I got?
Not the money, the pips. How far did it go?
It went like up to like 611.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. And what's been your worst trade so far?
it's been like right now
What's right now?
only like 300 or something.
Are you down 300 right now?
No,
I said, what's been your worst trade so far? You said right now, and I don't understand.
I mean like the last trade I did so far. Yeah.
You lost 300. You saying is that right?
Yes.
Okay. No, good stuff. Well, do you have any questions for me before we switch on to the other grown-ups?
No question.
Okay, Jabir, you got a question for CJ?
What was it like when you first started getting into what were you thinking of trading? What did you think about it?
What was I thinking about trading?
Yes, like what was it like in your head before you even like really started getting into it? What did you think of trading?
I thought of just trading like stuff like cards, like just trading like money, like just trading like other stuff, like trading valuable stuff, like trading like money, just trading money, like
No,
money
I mean,
with other
like,
money.
what was trading? What was its importance to you before like you really started getting into it?
Oh, it was about the money, the of it.
So you you just like heard money, like yes.
Hmm. That was it.
Okay. No more questions.
You got any questions, Brian? His name is CJ. Go ahead.
CJ, what was it like trading?
It was fun and confusing at the same time.
What was confusing about trading?
When I first got into it, it was like confusing looking at it and stuff. But when my dad told me like what it was and stuff, and I started going with him, and he started like teaching me step by step and stuff, it got less confusing about it.
Is it tough trading?
Sometimes.
And what is the fun part about trading?
Actually, when you succeed and you get a good like buy or sell.
Okay.
That's $600 you made, right, CJ?
No, the highest one I got so far it was like 1,032. 1,032.
You had a 4-figure profit. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
So
Awesome.
I got a question. I
Go
got
ahead.
a question, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir.
For CJ. Hold on. First, was your grandson finished? I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Are
to
you finished,
interrupt
Brian?
Yes.
Okay. Did you say thank you for CJ?
Thank you, CJ.
You're welcome.
Is Breon the little hooper?
Yes, Brian, the one that did the push-ups when he lost. Yeah.
I can't wait to D up Breon. I got some mean defense, Breon. I'm just letting you know. And you will not score. I'm just locking you down. I can't wait. Okay,
I beat my
CJ.
dad the last time when we went to 20 when Papa wasn't there. I beat my dad so hard. We was tied. I hit you on my dad, then I shot it.
Look in the camera. Look in the camera. Yeah.
You
So
beat myself?
Yeah. I beat my dad like 4 times.
Now, this is my challenge to you is never let him win again. Okay, back to you, CJ.
One time.
Thank you, Breon.
All right.
Appreciate you, sir. So, CJ, my question to you is you're learning now, right? Because a couple months ago, you know what any of this was.
Yeah.
How comfortable are you now versus then when you first, the first day you got started or your dad started sharing information? How comfortable are you now with the words and the terminology like support, resistance, pips? Like Mr. Allen was asking you how many pips you won. How good are you absorbing the understanding of the words and the terms and how they apply?
Pretty good so far. I just started Epic like what, a couple days ago.
Okay, and how's that going so far?
It's really good. I've been learning a lot of stuff from there.
Great. Appreciate you, sir. Again, congrats. I can't wait to see once you're a year or 2 years into this and how many kids just like you, I won't call you kids, I'm gonna say a young man, how many young adults are joining in because of your success and the success that they'll create by being inspired by you. So keep it up, my brother.
CJ, stay on. CJ, stay on. Alexis, Jess, do you have any questions for CJ? I know Rex is coming up to CJ's age next season. And Jess, I know you got daughters around CJ's age. So I want to get out the way. Anybody else as well. But first, Alexis, do you have anything for CJ?
Please, yes. CJ, Mr. Allen's boys. First of all, CJ, this is for you. I don't usually turn my camera on. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I still got on my bonnet, but it was a must. You need to see the smile that you put on my face. listening to you. This is amazing. This is Black excellence, you know, and like Mr. Rambis said, not kids, young men. We are raising young men, young Forex traders. All right, guys, I have a 5-year-old. He'll be 6 in May, and he's all in the game as well. He's very familiar with the terminology. He can explain to you what support and resistance is, trend line, pips. He knows, you know, Mr. Allen to tell you. I was just talking to Mr. Allen the other day, and I was like, yeah, Rex knows what's going on. He's in the loop. You know, I talked to him about trading. He watches these videos with me, and it's important. It's important to get them started and introduced young and at a young age. And I just want to say that I am so proud of you guys. You are headed on the right track. Mr. Allen's boys, very impressive with the questions that you asked. Great questions. CJ, you did a great job at answering, and you sound like you know what you're doing. I need to take some classes from you, Mr. CJ. I'm very proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Jess?
Yes, this is just amazing. So we go from a Sherry to CJ. This is just awesome. That just shows me I haven't done enough in my household. My kids are 14 and 17. And we gonna have a talk. But this whole session is just amazing. This is a session that I feel needs to be shared time and time again so people can see it doesn't matter how old you are.
I get it. Cornell, you about to say something, sir?
Yeah, just one more thing. I mean, this is just epic. I mean, really, truly is epic from the leadership down and the energy that's actually being created every moment. And I couldn't be more honored. So you young people on the phone, keep pushing it because you are really leading the way, because your example is going to inspire so many other people. And like you said, we have to just challenge our folks and our people to know, overcome what you had learned and how you have been conditioned to think. And it's our job to just keep promoting it, keep putting it, pushing it out there, keep sharing. And everybody on this call as a part of the family, we just keep doing it because our result will be the answer for them to actually get in line and get on this train.
Dr. Rambis.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we should have a Freedom Family Movement Kids session like this so we can let everybody who has a parent who plugs their child in, where we do some trading stuff with them?
I think we would be doing a huge disservice to our communities if we did not.
Okay.
Especially after today's interaction. I think it's like a no-brainer. We should have probably been thought of this, but thanks to CJ and you know your young men there inspiring all of us, I think it's time to do that for sure. Like Forex Camp, I like that. You know, Forex Traders Camp or something. I like that.
Hey CJ, let me ask you a question. If I put up the money, would you get on a call with me and me and you talk about trading and you trade the money live and we go half of the money? Is that okay?
Yes.
So ask your dad, because you're still 13, so I just want to get the idea first. Now get permission, and then ask your dad to get me and you together, and we'll figure out a time that's appropriate for your age group. And then if you're okay with it, I'll put the money up, and then you'll kind of be in charge of the call, and we'll just talk about what we're doing, what you're doing, and anybody then can plug into it, and we can talk to them from there. Is that cool? Okay. Actually,
I definitely want to be on that call.
Yeah. We're gonna put it out for everybody once we figure it out. We're gonna get it together. I just gotta find out a time that's good for CJ, and then we'll get right to it.
And Coach Allen, so I'll text you the number and we'll coordinate that. But
yes, sir.
That's CJ, but I want you to understand what's actually being said, because again, you're your own individual. This is your own opportunity to continue to empower and edify yourself as well as others. by you actually being on the call and taking that next step. So what's being proposed to you, son, and I want you to hear this, is the opportunity to actually show people what it is that you're doing. So in order to do that and to be efficient, you have to continue to get into that back office on that free time, 15, 20 minutes a day. Look at it.
Dad, let me be Uncle Dan for a second. Dad, you dadding him right now. No, he just been shining. Let Uncle Dan jump in there. I'm gonna hold his hand. I got him covered. The water's fine. Hold on. I got mine right here. I want to punch him in the chest right now. You hear CJ doing?
I'm sorry.
Just tell me. I know, but just Uncle Dan got him. Just give him a second. We good. He just been shining. You know what I mean? CJ, I'm gonna put the bread up. Dad sound like it's okay. You keep being who you are. I'm gonna be on the church with you. We're gonna talk about them together. And when we figure out the time, and just like your dad said, though, everything he said was accurate. I tell you, sometimes when I get on my kids' court now, they go from looking like this, then they start going like this. They start getting quiet and everything else. I ain't want you to get his chest on a live call in front of everybody. He just had all of the older ladies saying he the best that ever did it. Let Uncle Dan hold his hand for a minute. I got him.
We congratulate
He's gonna get home on time. Everything. He's gonna have his dinner, eating, and everything. It's gonna be good.
Congratulations, CJ. That's an amazing opportunity, young man.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate you first talking with my boys, and then two, how you showed up. And then, like your dad said, as serious as you take life is how life is going to then reward you. But you're with family now, so this is that setting where everything is nurturing. And I look forward to what we're going to co-create. We'll figure out a day and we'll get the time together. Me and your dad to talk, and then we'll get your approval or agreement. But this sounds fun. And then as you get better, Breon will be listening. Breon's very competitive. So as he here, that's why I had to get your age right. Because 11-year-old, he felt like he can do what you did yesterday. 13, it's going to take him a minute to get his confidence up. And you heard his questions. He was trying to figure out what was going on with you. I mean, so he a whole different little monster. So by you getting strong, my boys will get strong, Jess girls will get strong, Nolan will get strong, and in the whole community that I don't even know it, Deja gets strong. Hey, Deja.
Miss Sherry getting strong. The word said a child will lead them.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Absolutely. Does anybody have any questions? We've been goofing off this whole time.
No, this has been good. This has been real good.
Awesome.
Well, Mr. Allen, I don't have any questions, but how we got started on all of this, I was talking about pretty much how I was saying I would watch YouTube and you see the folks who show the ending result but don't show the process.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think that kind of ties along with people always showing winning trades, but they don't want to talk about the losses. Mm-hmm. So really quick, because I'm still working on it myself. I don't want to spend too much time talking about my loss, but I do want to share this with you guys because it was a simple mistake. And I want you to see what happens when you don't go into the market with a clear head, when you don't go in and you're not really paying attention. When you hop into something when it's too late, sometimes you may see a setup. Don't just go in, you know, if the move has happened already, sometimes we have to let that pass up and wait for the next one. So I did, I hopped in too late. I pulled out too early, and my analysis was correct if I would have just held the trade. But what happened was, because I hopped in too late, then it started to retrace. I saw the drawdown. I didn't like what I was seeing. Plus, I was scalping, which is kind of telling me that I'm probably going to be leaning towards swing trading or possibly doing both, because this was a swing trade, and had I let it play out, I would have been in some nice profit. So if I could, I want to just share my screen really quick and show you guys the mistake I made.
Later. And because I gotta finish talking about it. We'll talk about it. Go ahead. You can share your screen.
Okay.
Miss Sherry, I was telling him about seed money and fruit money. His brain just said, hold on. What if I put up $180?
Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet.
Yes.
You can?
With the chart. Yes,
No,
I
that's
did.
mine. That's
You
mine.
guys see that chart?
No, that was mine. Now share your screen. Nope, nothing.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Now, see, this is for
Right.
I have
that's
to
what I meant.
comment to what you just said, Lex. Dan and I was working and I was winning the trade and everything, and I wanted to get out, and I thought I got out, but I didn't actually get out.
Oh.
And then I went to, then it started losing. I said, what happened? He said that you had to make sure you got out when you said you was going to get out.
Yeah.
So that's it. That paying attention is really, really vital.
Yes. And Miss Sherry just told you guys it happened. She wasn't paying attention and she got it. And here's what happened to me. So looking at my this is the 30-minute, but looking at my 4-hour and my 1 hour, I identified that we were in a downtrend. So I got this downtrend trend line and a counter trend line going up here. So we see that we are below the 50, below the trend line. And this move, you all, this is where I should have got in. This was the pull back to last lower high. This would have been my entry. However, I saw it and I'm like, okay, thinking that maybe it'll, the volume in the session at the time would push it down here. Well, it didn't. So what happened? I got in right here where my cursor is.
Alexis, hold on one second.
Okay.
Do you have a mouse where you can open up, spread it out?
Yeah.
Not open it that way. I'm talking about with a mouse, it'll make it go like that. Okay. Now from there, up at the top, next to your clock, that rewind button to the right of it, click that one time and then go one candle to the right of your entry. One candle to the right of it. Oh, never mind. We can have a conversation about that then, sister. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys can see this a little bit better. Let's see. Here we go, right here. So this right here was my entry candle. And where this black line is, entry price. Boom, that's where I got in. So these nice 2 candles formed, got in here, and then look what happened. It fell down a little bit more. And if I was unsure about the trade, I always close out in profit. So this is where I got sick at because it came down here and I was in profit. This is about 6 pips. And that would have been a good time to get out by me being unsure, but being greedy, which greed is no good for a trader either. I was greedy. And I kept letting it ride up. This next candle formed pushing bullish. And once it hit my entry, that's when I said, okay, I'm out. So I got out. I closed out about a pip above my entry. So it wasn't a big loss. But I was more upset with myself for one, watching my trade go back to entry. And two, over the course of time, after I watched how it played out, I was upset with not holding it. But then I had to tell myself, I wasn't in this to swing. That wasn't part of my plan. So can't be too mad because I didn't lose out too much. Like I said, I closed out about a pip above, but that all stemmed from me being impulsive, hopping in right here. This is a major no-no. I mean, the candle wasn't even closed, y'all. I just got in while it was moving. I don't know what I was thinking.
Now, let me ask you a question, Alexis. This is the regular chart that you use? This is your chart?
Yeah.
Did you do a top-down analysis and make your key levels? What?
No.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. Let me just take the screen. What time is that? What day and time are you looking at right now? What's that?
This was the 14th at 7:00 p.m.
Okay, your time. All right, hold on one second. UJ, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on one second. All right, so let's go. I just think I see something. That's why I'm asking. And just so we can get to some actual, hold on one second. Y'all two, hold on, be quiet. USD, JPY. All right, let's go first for the hour chart. And you said the 14th, you said 7, so it's gonna be my 8 o'clock. So first, The 14th. Okay, 8 o'clock is 2000. So the button I was telling you about, Alexis, is this one. And what it does is it erases everything to the right of it. So that's the candle, right? That's the chart. So that's that, right? And I gotta move over some because I got this thingy on my face. Hold on one second. Let me get myself together. I'll make it bigger in a minute, everybody. So at the 30-minute chart, the first thing I saw when you put it up is that when you got here, and I must not have the right time. It's 8 o'clock my time, which is 7 o'clock your time. This is the candle. So when you got here, when I looked to the right, it looked like it was a candle to the right that was also at the same spot. Here, I don't see them the same thing. So anyway, let me go real quick. 4 hour.
That looks like my entry candle, I think.
Yeah. I feel like I got something not right here. You said the dollar yen, right?
Uh-huh.
Our charts look different. But let's go to a 4 hour candle first. Let's go to a line chart. Nope, it's not. I can't. Pardon me, I'm not home.
And by the way, I failed to mention, I did not do a top down. I was playing around with the master candle. So, and I erased that, but I had drew it out. That's why on my chart, you'll see like that TP1 area. That's where those lines came from. And then the one was my daily support. So I'm like, okay, I do see all my other confluences adding up. That is below the trend line, that is trending downward. Let's see what happens. And the master candle, you guys, is very powerful. It actually works. I tried it with that one. And like I said, had I been swing trading, which the master candle strategy is a swing strategy, then my TP would have been hit. When we go back to my screen, I'll show you where the TP did hit. But I pulled out of that trade because I was scalping and I didn't plan on holding it for that long. But I also used the master candle strategy on, I believe it was Sunday or Monday. And that was one of my winning trades.
Yeah, so this is, can you see the key level? This right here is a support. Over here is a resistance. Over up here is a resistance. Down here is a support, right? So I grabbed out two key levels. Go to this 30-minute chart you were talking about. I thought I saw what I saw. And the place where you said you were pausing, it looked like a key level now. So if you can write this down on a piece of paper for me, Alexis, and then we'll put on your chart real fast.
Okay.
108.824 and 108.985. They're both at key levels.
Okay.
Okay. So now with your chart, do me a favor. Share your screen again and see what it look like with the key levels on there. So if you don't know what the key level is where prices support and resistance at the same level at two different time periods. Okay, yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Wait, so it's these lines, this one and this one.
Yep. So now we go back to your 1600. So if you go back to where you said that you were about to get out,
1900.
right? And
And
you
I
went
got,
down to that candle you said,
yeah,
where the low
so,
low is right at
right,
the key level, right?
right, yeah. So I enter here
Yeah.
and I let all of this happen. And I came all the way down here in profit. And then I got out right here on this green one.
But now go down to where right there, that same candle when you said you were thinking about getting out.
Right here.
Right there. And then where the green one started at. Right there. That's the key level.
Uh-huh.
You was missing that information, which would have gave you a more clearer potentiality. One of the things Jess and I was talking about this week was hanging in trades at key levels. It's just not a good place to hang out. So
yeah.
what your trade did was tried to push through the key level, got rejection because it closed on the key level and started the new candle at the open at the key level, and then that's when it went the other direction.
Right. So in other words, had I had this here, I would have known when I saw this green candle forming to get out.
Bad, exactly. It's going bad right now.
Before it got here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all. Just wanted to add a little value for you first, but also the group that the top-down analysis has a huge value no matter what trading system you use. Go ahead and mark your chart up so the chart can talk to you. And then from there, you can make even, that's what confluence is. It's multiple confirmations.
Yes, I agree.
So, and then it looked like it bounced off your trend line. Then it came back to your entry. Then it bounced off the 50. Then it went to go. So even that first trade you took, you get out at the key level, and then you wait because you're thinking that you have a bias. And if you get back on the, you get back at the time where it bounced off the 50, now you take the rod you wanted to take. So the scalping was still there. The information was there. It's just not skipping the stuff because we get good.
Yeah.
But we had 11:52. First, you received that first yourself, right? Right, Lex?
I'm sorry?
You received that yourself. That's for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So does anybody have a last question? And then we'll wrap up. I know Mr. Rambert's got something he wants to share. And then I'm actually going to ask our three young guests to have a closing word if they have one. So grown-ups, going once, going twice.
I'll say something.
Yes.
First of all, I just want to say thank you all, man. I appreciate this. I appreciate these sessions. They always do something for me. The young men have been talking, man. I had to grab. Matter of fact, let me do this. I'll put my video. These young men. Let me tell you something. I got a 12-year-old too, and she sees what I'm doing. She sees me focused, and I think I need to have a conversation with her too, and just to get her motivated about what we're doing here. I mean, we have the ability to make some great changes right now. And let me tell you, you guys, man, you guys really, you gave me a push to say, hey, let me get my daughter and let's go do this thing and let's learn this together. That's one thing I definitely wanted to say. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate the growth and the ability of what we have and what we're going to do. So yeah, thank you all. I came to the call a little bit late. I was going to ask you, Dan, about how were you able to get on any of the sessions? I know we talked about that last week. Were you able to get on any of the binary and ask how was your success with any of those?
Awesome. And keep asking me that too. So last week, what had happened was, right? So now I didn't get in on any of them. I have some goals around a project we're working on, and no, I prioritized and getting the new information was a low priority because it was about me. And what I'm working on right now is about the community. So my personal stuff always takes a back burner to the Freedom Family Movement stuff. So as much as I'm talking to y'all, but excited about it for me, I'm not first for me in this season for what we got going on. So I didn't get on them. But that's the answer. So closing out because I want to be done by 12. Breon, what would you like to say to CJ for answering your questions and anybody else what you learned today?
Thank you for answering my
Look,
questions.
y'all looking here. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for answering my questions, CJ.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
I also like to thank you, CJ. Hearing your perspective on trading and what you've been doing. Nice to see and hear. Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone
You are
else,
welcome
for
too.
having me and Breon.
Awesome. CJ, last words.
I'm this helped me a lot. Like hearing you guys talk about trading and stuff, and I hope my words have inspired you two. That what's your names?
They left. Well, with Jabir still here. Jabir here.
I hope you have learned from what I have said and stuff about trading, and I hope that your trading process will be better and you start seeing a succeed in what you are doing.
Thank you so much, CJ. My name is Jabir, by the way.
Okay.
Mr. Rambis.
Man, I'm so inspired by the young fellas. It's amazing. So yeah, guys, you know the routine. Every Saturday we have our Success Lab. And last week we took a new turn on Success Lab. They're giving away money. I don't know about you guys, but I won't mind. And we have these giveaways for enrollment. So if you want to have your name thrown in the hat, you probably just don't want to pay for your scholar activation fee 1 month. You might want to go 3 months, 6 months, a year out, right? Because they're giving away free money, right? Those of you who do pay your scholar fee in advance. So get on at 1 p.m. There's always great information and company insight, and gives you the foresight of where we're going as a company. And I tell you, man, Epic is going nowhere but up. We are just getting started, and all the wheels aren't even put onto the Ferrari yet. And yet we're still moving at a high rate of speed, and you can see the results. Like, listen to these young men. All of this is because people are becoming students and wanting and willing to learn, and you can see the results. So I'm excited for where this is going. Don't hesitate to be on tomorrow night. We have our Builders Academy right here on this same Zoom link at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we talk about the business side of what we do here at Epic, not just trading, but we also can get a revenue share, right? Get a share in all of the subscriptions by building your customer base. And that's what we talk about on our Builders Academy, the residual income side at 8 p.m. tomorrow. And of course, we have our crypto Q&A on Mondays. Don't forget, be plugged in, or at least invite guests, right? Because there are so many people today. Crypto's exploding. And when the cab driver, right, or the guy at the grocery store is talking about something, then, or talking about cryptocurrency, then you know that it's starting to go mainstream. And we still have an advantage, a competitive advantage with the rest of the world, because we have an education system, an academy that not only teaches people, but actually will give them insight, trade insight, and even signals. So you invite your friends and family to the Q&A on Mondays, and you could potentially have a new business partner and trader alongside you. Appreciate you again, Mr. Allen, for all you do, as well as our young traders, CJ, Jabir, and Breon. Congratulations on your future success. We know the best is yet to come. Jabir, I'm sorry. Forgive me, sir. Jabir. Say it for me again. Say it for me again.
Huh?
Oh, my name is Jabir.
Jabir. Jabir. Okay, Jabir. I'll get it, my brother. I promise you.
Hey, Mr. Rand, I apologize to the whole team. I could not get in because can I just say I just want to say something real quick. I was blown away with the whole.
Over to Mr. Allen.
Okay, I just was blown away with the whole call, man. I don't want to say too much. I was having some fluky interference with being able to even get in and say anything. But I just wanted to say that real quick, Mr. Allen. Y'all go ahead and close out. But the call was, man, totally inspirational and motivational.
Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry.
All right, Sha.
And
I just
Mr.
wanted-
Orlando Smith. Says where do I find prepay in the back
Yeah,
office?
yeah, they got it. I don't use the chat.
Okay,
because
all
I
right.
do so much talking, and
Okay.
so you can text it in there if you want to, whatever that is.
All right.
Jess, close me out. Alexis, close me out. Then I'm just shutting it off.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
Oh, CJ, yeah, absolutely. The call is yours, sir.
I just wanted to say thank you for everybody on this meet, and have a good day and proceed on whatever you guys are doing. Thank you.
Thank you, CJ. You are amazing. I'm so excited for you. I gotta listen to this call again with my girls. Thanks to CJ. And I'm just speechless. I'm speechless. I'm excited. I'm excited for all of us. You all have a great week.
Awesome. Lex?
CJ, I want to say have an amazing trading week, young man. Mr. Allen's boys, you guys got my son up. My son is usually here on the Q&A calls and every call and meeting with me. And he happened to be sleeping in late. We was up playing Fortnite and eating pizza last night. But he finally up, and as he's sitting here on the couch, he heard you guys, Jabir, he heard you, and he heard a young voice. He wanted to know who that was. I turned my computer around and said, come on, look, we got some more young men on the call. So, I look forward to Freedom Family Kids. And thank you guys for sharing with us. Everybody have a good trading week.
Alexis,
hey, before everybody goes, this will be uploaded to our YouTube page, the DR Money Coach YouTube page. This recording will be uploaded today. And if you're smart, which most of you, in fact, I'm pretty sure all of you are smart enough to use this as a tool, right? As for prospecting, not only people who have children, but this will inspire adults that they can do it, right? And so I would encourage you to use this. I know Orlando said he wanted to talk to his daughter. My recommendation would be third party does a greater sales job than any of us can do, right? So always use a third party tool because, a prophet's not a prophet in his own home. I've been talking to my children about getting into this for a while now, all three in college. And this video is going to inspire all three of them. I guarantee it. So again, I appreciate you and turn it back over to you.
Excuse me. What's the name of the YouTube channel?
Who's that? CJ, go right ahead.
Jabir's talking to you.
Oh, Jabir.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what's the name of the YouTube channel again?
DR Money Coach.
DR Money Coach.
Alexis, bring Rex up. Let him and Jabir speak, so that way he can put a name to a face, or a voice to a face. Rex, you coming on before we go? What you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Mind-boggling. This is mind-boggling.
Ask him over there. Talk to him for a minute. Give him some love.
What's his name?
Excellent.
Excuse me. What's your name?
Rex.
Rex. Nice to meet you, Rex. How old are you?
5.
And you 5? You interested in what your mom be doing? Any trading? You interested in that? Yeah. What you like about that?
What you like about trading, man?
Candlesticks.
That was funny.
Candlesticks, huh? How long is the trend your friend? What did you just tell me last night?
The trend is your friend until it isn't.
The trend is your friend until it isn't.
Nice to meet you, Rex.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Have a great week.
You too. God bless. Thanks, everybody. Have a blessed
thank you. Have a blessed day. Wonderful.
You too.
I'll see you tomorrow.